I've been through the fire, now I sip slow, slow. Turn my wounds into wildflowers, still grow, bloom. No more loud love, no more pain, I gotta prove. If it don't pour into me, then I move. Don't need closure.
Welcome, happy 11/11. The sky was pretty spectacular this morning. Was out there praying, and there were so many lights within the sky with the moon, and there were lights moving. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful morning. This is about going beyond fear and going beyond it, like literally going beyond it. There to face it, but this is going beyond fear and healing what makes you feel insecure about yourself. And embracing, in a way, embracing your awkwardness, embracing the awkwardness of being human so that ego doesn't want to kick in and help you out. There's humility found here. Like there's an energy shift. Like there's an energy shift within you. Because remember, you are the vessel. It's all within you. And in order for you to navigate differently without you, you must go back to navigating differently within you. Here's like a concept. It's like you want to work something out with someone. Like let's say you want to work with something out with somebody, but you're literally fighting or arguing or working it out with that person within yourself. You're still trying to work it out without you. You're still trying to understand it without you. You go back within yourself and you do the work within you, which is about you. And you get to that right frequency first. So you're not in an internal battle with what you are trying to face, with what you are trying to deal with, right? With the human element of navigating relationships without. There's a restoration of something happening here within yourself to get yourself to the right frequency and vibration to deal with your life, to deal with what is happening within your life. And to understand that you're the vessel, you are attuning within yourself to wherever you're shifting dimensions to within your highest timeline, you are attuning within yourself. You are getting yourself to a certain frequency. You are getting yourself to a certain vibration. You are embodying this. You are becoming it. You are understanding it. And then with what is it within your environment reacts to that, and you'll see it because you know when you're in a different space. Look, you can see this play out in real time. What happens when you're in a bad mood? What happens? You're making a mess without you in your environment. Being moody, everything turns to shit. What happens when you know you have enough rest? Like, this is where you heal with time. Don't get yourself trapped in this chaotic time illusion where like it has to be figured out within this second. That's ego. Because time is all one within the present moment. And sometimes it takes time for things to unravel, unfold, alchemate. It takes time. And if you're just like, oh my God, no, like I have to do all this without me because I'm running out of time, you're losing it. You're going to go back within yourself. Time is all one. Time is an illusion. You're taking back time. It's something that you're attuning in within, because now you're taking back time and you're not getting in this frantic energy where time is running you. You've taken time back as a tool. Now, there is just the present moment, the generous present moment. Thank you to Joe Dispenza for that. The generous present moment. And now God is within the present moment. Laser focus within the present moment, and it's all one. And the beautiful part is when you do your work here with God, the past is alchemized and it's transformed. And you are transforming your future, but you're not worried about that because it's all one. It's all one thing. And it heals you. It uplifts you. It gives you time to really look at what you're doing. Now what are you doing? Now you're attuning within. You're attuning within so that everything without you can change. But you're giving the time that it needs to take. And you're not even getting lost in, like, you're not even worrying about that. Because you get so lost in the connection to the mystical. You get so lost to the connection to God. To yourself. And yeah, there's now the paradox and the double-edged sword that you're kind of afraid of yourself now. Like, remember, life is full of paradoxes. So now, oh my goodness, you're at this part and you're afraid of yourself, but that's okay. You're getting back to your integrity. But being lost was part of it. It's the circle. It's the healing circle. So now you're finding your way, but you have to speak your truth. Because what is integrity? What is the definition of integrity? The definition of integrity is your moral compass, like your morals, and feeling whole, not feeling separate. And then you're going to expand here with optimism because you shift your consciousness, because the cosmos are mirroring you right now. 1111, right? I wished for you. And yeah, some of us are going through a phase where we're working through what we wish for. We're working through how that all turned out. So your integrity also is your truth. And this is where you have to be honest with who you are. You have to embrace your actual truth. Because embracing your actual truth will help you to embrace the truth of this place. Because remember, religion and social conditioning has made it so that you're running from the darker parts of your truth. And when you run from the darker parts of your truth, you run from what this place is, the darker part of what this place is. And you need to understand yourself, and so you understand your mission, so you have more compassion. Because the whole goal is that you honor your truth, and you honor the negative within you, and you integrate it, and you put the love back there. And you love yourself. You love yourself for the negative within you. And as you love yourself for the negative within you, and you're honest with yourself with your truth of who you really are and what this place really is, you integrate it and you hold more space. It's about holding more space and having more compassion. This is how do you think you can see people rehabilitating people on the streets? Because these people understand this. This is what it is to be a true healer. To be a true healer and to integrate your own darkness so that you don't separate yourself from what you are healing within this world, what you are understanding within this world, what you're holding space for within this world, because you are the mission. It's all happening within you, and how you can hold space for people and have compassion for them because you found compassion for yourself, because you've been honest with yourself about what is dark. And remember, there's degrees of what is dark. There's evil dark, and there's good dark. And then there's degrees of what that is in between. And within every negative, there is a positive. That is how it exists here. So, when you're honest with yourself, and plus two, what happens, like, you just become this trustworthy person that can rock their shit. And, like, I want to trust someone like that. Like, you can trust someone who's real with you and not fake with you. You can trust someone who's like, I'm not lying behind your back, like I'm pretending to be this great person, and that their shit doesn't stink, and they're judging everyone else, and they're trying to play good girl, bad girl, when that's just not the level that this is happening at anymore. It's about one love. It's about being able to understand you're doing this work within yourself. Now, the truth is a frequency, and you are expanding with optimism. Last time we met up, we got the moon from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle here. Now, I didn't notice, but after the message, there's a card stuck to the moon. This was for the beaver moon. Look at it. The cold moon, the beaver moon. And remember, the beaver gets to work. That beaver with its teeth can chop down the forest, and building their home. But this is also what's beautiful about the beaver. The beaver has a family. The beaver is working for family. The beaver understands the connection of the family. Not only is beaver the totem of work, but beaver is the connection to working with family. And there's within what they're building, within their home, there's home for the children. And they all work together. They all work as one. They work as a family to maintain and their space and place. And what's so spectacular about beavers is they create habitats that were not there before. They create all these habitats that were not there before when they build their dams, and everything floods. And one of the biggest beaver dams actually is in Alberta. I think it's the biggest beaver dam in the world is in Alberta. Okay, so let's see what this card is. We did share this message, of the moon on the last reading. Track down your fears and desires. See, you're not afraid anymore. You're going beyond fear. You're going after it. This is exciting. Okay, so there's a connection to 9/11. The number is 9/11 or 9/11. And M-O-K. M-O-K. And I am okay. There's a connection to I am okay. Like a soul communication from within. Track down your fears and desires. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Okay, so there's an end to separation right there. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. There's the key right there. You're waiting not to feel fear. This is feeling the fear and fearless at the same time. You're whole, you're one, and going beyond it, shifting beyond it. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with the wild animals, and go beyond them. Yeah. Okay, so the negative, the fear meets the positive, the fearlessness, creating you being whole, and you're whole now, and now you go beyond. Being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you've buried become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. Now, this is how this is going to heal your confidence. And then that's just going to transmute into everywhere else within your life and how you're operating in your manifestations. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. Now, I was doing a reading for myself a few months ago, at least. Maybe 2 months ago. Let's say 2. Time is all one, right? I don't know anymore. And I was getting ready for this message this morning, and the cards are still sitting out on my one tarot card table because I wanted to finish the message. And there is still one card in here. This deck, there's a connection to this deck with my father and my mother, and was a special gift from my mom. And I use it quite often when I'm reading for myself. Oh, I was speaking about quicksand, being stronger than quicksand, to my mom. That it's time to be stronger than the quicksand, that God doesn't come in and wave a magic wand and take away the quicksand. God makes you stronger than the quicksand so you can break free. So even when you're within here, you can be happy. This is that calm within the Eye of Swords. Eye of the Storm. This is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. This is the Four of Cups. There's a reason I said that though. This is the Four of Cups. It's probably because this was the other message that was going to be shared, but this is the connection. The Four of Cups and the Four of Swords are connected. They are one. And this is not being afraid to live your truth. You being afraid to live your truth is causing you this. But you are seeing that everything that's within this message, that it's time for you to go beyond fear by acknowledging that you are going to carry your fear with you. You're going to add fearlessness, which is adding Christ consciousness to you, what is negative, your whole, and you go beyond it. Now, it's connected to this message. You're being called it's to your purpose. Your calling is upon you, a strong urge towards a particular way of life, career, or vocation either is compelling you in a particular direction. So your purpose is what's got you back on track. And now you have to accept that your purpose is calling you. And if it's not pulling you in a certain direction, it will be compelling you into one shortly. Your purpose will always come in the form. My son and my brother are working out downstairs, and they're getting lit with the spirit to get this workout going. That's what they decided they were doing first thing when they worked out this morning. And we got up, they were going to work out, okay? Working out. Your purpose will always come in the form of a special something that you came here to give this world. Therefore, you can assist your calling by answering this question. What gift did I come here to give? Do not ignore your calling. Follow it to the ends of the earth as it unfolds, develops, and builds itself. You are walking the path of your pre-birth intention. Because you're birthing something here. You're birthing something with creation of potential growth from the ending of a way of being in a past relationship and a new way of being. So this is actually like the ending of a relationship. This is going in separation to reunite, or this is going into separation to have a whole new relationship. But there's no focus on this partnership, because what's happening is it's to go within. This is all the time to go within and to not focus without. Like the focus without on partnerships. This goes now to the beginning of this message. The focus now on partnerships without has to come to a time of an end to do this part of the mission, so that you can go within and do this work here and here. Because look, you're literally seeing the light right here now, and what you need to see within yourself. Something is birthed here, and it's like literally a piece of yourself, a piece of your soul, because you feel safe now to be your authentic self. You feel safe to be your truth. And now something within your sacral chakra expands of you through self-love and a purification. You're in the time of the purification. That's why you're feeling the way that you're doing. And then there's some earth magic here. And you're literally here going to leave the underworld. This is where, like, you've been planted within the Four of Swords. And you are literally going to leave the underworld, because you're going to sprout from it with this earth magic. And there is a connection to the last full moon in December. There's a connection to that time with this earth magic. And what you're, like, the legacy of what you're building here. This is the builder energy. And so you're struggling to follow your calling. But the time has come that you're literally being forced to. You're being forced to, because it's connected to how you feel about yourself and your confidence and the acceptance of this world, and how much space you'll be able to hold for one love and the mission. And like, really, one love is beyond people's love too. It's love of all of life. This is deep. And to be able to be free to heal and to be yourself. And to own your mistakes, so you don't have to feel like you have to live in lies of an illusion of what is perfect, of what is good, of what is right, so that you feel like you can be loved, so that you feel like you're accepted, so that you can feel all these things. This is that she-wolf energy. This is going against the pack, and we got she-wolf last time we met up. Because you are the pack. You're the pack leader. You're being led by your heart. You're being led by the divine. You're being led by what's natural, by your instincts, because balance has been restored within you, within your heart. This is brain and heart coherence. And you're not taming yourself to fit in. This is untamed. This is natural. And we've been conditioned to have a problem with what that even means. Like, oh my God, if someone's untamed, like, they're not fit for society. Like, that doesn't even fit in. But that's wrong. That's not what this is. And that has caused mass confusion too, because again too, there's all this fear put in the collective of this and that, and don't be this and don't be that. But this is that I am presence, that I just am what I am. I just am. I am me. I am one. I am God. I am what I am in this present moment in time. And there's no labels, and there's no programs, and there's no bullshit. There's just you and God and what you are in this present moment in time, and fuck it all. And you understand. Look, you just understand and look at within there. Within the corner, there is a map. There's a map So there's a change in direction. And we're going to share this message. We're just going to share it in a minute. But we're going to get Catcher first. Listen, we're sharing messages today. Drawing this card upright, you're currently being inhibited by negative thoughts about yourself. You're unable to be yourself without reserve because you're afraid of your own disapproval and the disapproval of others. The voice of self-criticism has grown far too loud. You are hurting yourself. You are laboring under the misconception that you are not good enough and that if you punish yourself enough, you will be good. The voice that hurts you is trying to keep you good so that you will be loved. It is trying to help you. But by trying to help you, it is hurting you instead. Now is the time to be compassionate, forgiving, and patient with yourself. Now is the time to find approval for you. And this is self-love. Now is the time to find approval for you. That's the time we're in as a collective. That's the time of this mission. And now you're also being called to work on negative thoughts about others. People are unable to be themselves without reserve around you because you are afraid of your disapproval. You are being critical. You are hurting other people. You are laboring under the misconception that they are not good enough and that you know what is right for them. The criticism hurts you as well as them. By trying to help them with your critique, you are hurting them instead. You are making them feel bad about themselves. Now is the time to be compassionate, forgiving, and patient with other people. Now is the time to find approval for them exactly as they are here and now, as if nothing about them were meant to change. So there's something within that for you to face your fears. And again, too, you can do all these things too, but still hold boundaries and space if somebody is not treating you right. But this is you are being the energy of what you are desiring to feel. It's like prime example. Are you gonna be an asshole to people but you want to be loved? Like there's a mirror in this. It's like you can't always be critiquing everything without you. This is going back to doing all this work within yourself. This is not the battle even within about what's happening without. This is all going back in and with God and attuning to your truth so that you can get to where you're going, which is we're going to find out here. Let's just get this quick. Oh, we got this in our last message for the Beaver Moon. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your own hopes and dreams, you are being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. So it's here for you. But it's so interesting that the card that was stuck to the moon was Hunter. So it's telling you to face your fears so they don't hunt you down. And to face your fears, this is how you're doing it. You're facing with your fears within you. With self-love and compassion for yourself. It's like you're doing this within yourself, within your sacral. You're not doing this without to have the results without. Like, you're really understanding how to co-create here from within to without, and how to change your environment from within to without, not without to within. Remember, as much as your environment impacts you without and can make you feel a certain way, can make you feel sick or elevate you, when you change within, it directly impacts your environment. Like, and look at that. You can change the way your family and loved ones and everyone you touch around you feels. And you're literally uplifting the environment. Again, the mission, right? Okay. Let's just see what the moon has to say. I want to start there, and then we're gonna get some tarot. We're just gonna see whatever here. What does the moon have to say? Other than recognize, don't face your fears when you don't feel fear. Honor your fear, carry it with you. Add, that's your negative. Add your positive charge, which is expanding with Christ consciousness, your fearlessness, and you can cultivate that. Like, you gotta go beyond time and be like, what the fuck do I have to lose right now? Like, you gotta get in that kind of mindset. It's like, if you could expand time, and if you could look back at your whole life from the end of it, why would you not face your fears? Why would you not live your best life? But then remember, you're going to honor that you still are human, that you're still caught within the present moment, and you're going to have compassion for yourself and hold space for yourself while you figure it out, because you still could get caught in it, and you want to be aware with your patterning so you can change it. And remember, you want to change it when you don't want to change it. That's the key. When you don't feel like you should change a pattern, that's when you're changing it more than ever. And that's where you use your pain and your negative energy and what you're feeling negative within you. That's where you click that in, that puzzle piece in, and you use your pain to just do it when you don't want to do it. You got to flip the script. And to be superhuman, that's why it's superhuman, because you have to go against the grain. You have to be the koi fish swimming upstream. You have to do that. Well, you don't have to do it, but you have to do that if you want to do it. And remember, you're doing it all anyways at the same time. Like, sometimes you're taking a break. You're swimming upstream, then you fell down, you cry, you feel like shit for yourself. I don't know, maybe you fell off the wagon and had a glass of wine, but you get the fuck back up. You don't do that anymore. You get yourself some charged water and you go meditate and you restore balance within yourself. But you hold compassion for yourself, because that's your truth. And your truth is dark and light. Your truth is this and that. Your truth is it all. To what degrees is your truth? And you're owning it. It is yours to own. It's your authenticity. It's your authentic vibration. It's what makes you real. And you need what makes you real. Right now, this is all about what makes you real. And look, these evil forces are trying to make you afraid of being real. You have to go beyond that. You have to go beyond what it says in She-Wolf here, and you have to go beyond that, and you have to not be afraid to be real. That's how you're bending reality, is because you're not afraid to be real. You're not afraid to be authentic. And yes, that feels scary because you're going against the grain and you've been conditioned not to, and it's new, and it's really everything divine, feminine, and masculine are healing for the collective and the legacy that they are leaving. And this means something. This means something. This is the magic. This is the magic. Okay. It's hilarious, right? This is what the moon wants to say. Push through any insecurity. Come on, like, push through it. Push through it. Use your pain here. Push through it. Okay. Lighten up. Thank you to the last quarter moon in Leo. We had the first quarter moon in Cancer here. With forgive the full moon in Pisces. Now there it is. Drop the mic. It's time to forgive. That's the wholeness. It's a forgive yourself, forgive of this place, forgiving what you've experienced that negative, forgiving what that you've experienced that's evil, forgiving what you've experienced of it all. There's a forgiveness here. Where is it getting you to? Oh, talk less, feel more. And take inspired action. Where's it getting you to? You know what? This is so important because when you don't when you don't speak your truth, you start to get sick. Your throat chakra. And remember, you're working with the energy centers that are all connected, right? They're all connected. They're all one. Now, you don't speak your truth or live with your truth or embody your truth. You make yourself sick because we can't always speak it sometimes. So we have to be able to see it with God and speak it with God. That's where it starts. Now, you live your truth, you speak your truth, you honor your truth, you embody your truth with God. Because you don't want to bung this energy center up, because the pineal gland, the next one that it's in alignment with, which is like, it's right here, like it's right here. It goes from the back of your mouth like to right here. This is where you're housing God. So now you're not expressing your truth. That's the best way to say it. Let's go to expressing. You're not expressing your truth. Well, where you house God within you, that's all bunged up. That's all messed up. We want to get that in alignment. And again, too, don't get mad of the systems that are working against you or what is working against you. Okay, what doesn't make you breaks you, and it's activating you even further, even if you can't feel it, even if you can't see it. Okay, we're going here. Scorpio, Sea Tarot, like we're in the underworld. That has something to do with this. This is connected to this. Okay? Wait. There's the baby, right? What's happening within the sacral? We have the personal growth and birth of creation. Right? Okay, so this is connected to this. We have death. We're in Scorpio season, so there's the transformation right there with the matter and the energy, the masculine and the feminine. Through the Six of Coins, there's a restoration of balance with the moon. Look, and that person is like, they're dancing, but it's like they're like something from a tree. It's like a seed. I'm gonna officially see what that is with the Knight of Swords. The frequency of truth, playing the frequency of truth. But remember, it's a harmony. It's dark and light. It's this and that. It's whole. It's fear and fearlessness. Okay, so apparently these are in Ireland on St. Stephen's Day. These are like wren boys that wear straw hats and outfits and take donations for those in need. During this community festival, they are asking us to know when to ask for help. This too, with an open heart, see the connections that form between us when we give and receive. See how spirit truly lives in that connection. They are asking us to give to others with an open heart. knowing that we will all do better when we all do better. This is ending the fight in the sandbox. This is ending the conflict. This is ending whatever this is with one love, because this is healing from being slighted, betrayed, or something sneaky. When someone tells you who they are, your job is to believe them. We often get betrayed over and over by the same people. Our default is to trust them, but it's better to observe first and then hand over your heart. This is seeing what you need to see. Now I'm going to just leave it at that. All right. Much love, and I will see you soon when we expand off this. Take care.